Okay, time to start our last month, everybody. Can't believe we're here already. Okay, March 31st. Not quite our last month, but almost. Okay. I guess we'll just continue studying, see if we can get to 100. 100. Get all that smart. Okay, now we're officially in April. There's someone standing at the door to my room.
Hey, Cutie, is Virginia with you?
Nope, sorry.
Too bad, it's just, I bought all this candy on vacation, and it's too much for me to eat, so I figured she might want it. Well, do you want a jelly bean?
He holds up a bag of red and yellow candy. I'm good. I know what you up to. No thanks. I'll tell Virginia when I see her.
Okay.
Aw, that wasn't nearly as entertaining as the mustard jelly bean and... is it bacon? Is the red one? I can't remember. Oh well, a very uneventful April Fool's Day this time around. And otherwise, that was it. I guess. Except we're gonna go to the mall. Still buy pastries. 'Cause, you know, we've gotten so into the habit of eating a pastry every weekend. And it decreases our stress, so we might as well. It's a nice day, so I decide to go for a walk outside. Uh-oh. Plenty of other people have had the same idea. I can see a group of a couple of girls, horses by the capes, out for a jog in the distance. And there's a small group of people up ahead having a discussion. No, an argument. Did that guy just shove somebody? I walk closer to see what's going on. Here we go.
A mindless, violent twit? Then no, I don't.
Kyo, please, just let it go.
What's he got that I haven't got, huh?
He's my friend, that's all. Which means he listens to me.
Maybe that's a new concept for you, listening to what a lady actually says. Shut your face.
Please, just leave me alone. This is so embarrassing.
You're the one making a fool out of me. I've done everything for you, and you just throw it back in my face.
I'm not.
You're killing me. You are killing me. Is that what you want? Is that what it takes to make you happy?
No.
Because that's what's going to happen, isn't it? You're not leaving me any choice, admit it. Man, back off. Fix your own problems.
Kyo glares at the two of them, his lip curling in distaste.
Next time, you're not getting away.
His fist still clenched, Kyo turns and walks away from Minnie and Jacob. Which means, purely by accident, that he's walking towards me. Hi, Kyo.
Get out of my way.
We've done every option with this. We'll just get out of his way. I step aside and let him pass. This isn't any of my business. I probably shouldn't interfere. In the distance, I see Minnie shake her head at Jacob and then run off alone. Oh my. Such drama. Oh. Diary. Love is a battlefield. Kyo and Minnie's relationship troubles only seem to get worse. Today I found him yelling at her on the quad. Not a good scene, brah. Not a good scene. But moving on with our lives, let's continue studying. There's no way I'll get to 100 before the end of April. So I'm officially at the end of my notes for my checklist. So now it's just blind luck, which apparently is not in my favor. Ah, darn, I forgot about this. In the middle of the night, someone bangs on the door.
Wake up! Everybody come to the gym!
What's going on? It's storming outside.
What? Is there a tornado?
No, it's a thunder dance.
What?
Get your shoes on, we have to stomp. Apparently, during the first thunderstorm of April, we're required to dance around and scream and basically make as much noise as possible. Which is sort of fun, but having been woken up in the middle of my sleep cycle, I feel dizzy and everything seems a bit surreal. Dark shapes flutter around me, illuminated by the occasional spark of lightning. And later, fire. Fire dancing. We're shooed to the safety of the walls while a few of the upperclassmen take turns weaving fire around themselves as they twist and spin. I can't see how they're doing it. Is the fire attached to anything, or are they controlling it solely with their minds? William turns out to be one of the best, keeping multiple streams of fire whipping dangerously around his limbs. Those skills must be terrifying in a duel. But for the rest of us, there's only stomping and howling, until we collapse from exhaustion and can finally go back to bed. I need more sleep. The 2 failures in studying did not help my case. I can't believe I actually succeeded. I am astounded. Completely astounded. Oh well, I'll take it though. Okay, let's go to the mall and have our pastry and decrease some of the stress. I want to go to the food court. Get rid of that study stress and the dancing stress. Okay. We still need to sleep next week, though. Oh. It's a lovely day, so I go for yet another walk across the campus. In the distance, I can see Kyo and Minnie walking arm in arm. I guess they made up. Duck! I dodge quickly as something flies overhead. Whoops, sorry about that. She retrieves her soccer ball. It's still a lot easier to control that with my foot than with a spell. Well, you've got 3 more years of classes to work on it, right? True. Come kick some goals with me? Sure, I guess. Soon enough, our freshman year will be over. True enough. For the final time. Oh. Thunder call. There was a storm tonight, so we had to get out of our beds and dance. Reunion. It looks like Kyo and Minnie worked out their differences. Who would have thunk it? Good job, you two. Okay, yes, we're gonna sleep first off, and hopefully that'll help our studying. Okay. We reset. We have no good excuse to fail. We're not stressed out. Okay, so far so good. Yeah. I noticed that Ellen is still in bed, well after her usual time to get up on a weekday. Are you feeling okay?
I'm fine. I'm just staying in today.
You're slacking off? Maybe I'm rubbing off on you.
Today is Good Friday.
Oh. That's not an official holiday here, though.
I know. I just thought it would be nice to have a quiet day.
I guess that makes sense. I mean, I'm gonna be here too. I've been here for like weeks. I haven't gone to a class in months. I'm just staying cooped up in my room to study all the time. Guess that's my life now. Okay. Food court. Buy my pastry. Yay. Hello? I'm walking along the hall when all of a sudden... Oh! Uh-oh. It's possessed Big Steve.
Cutie.
Yeah!
Happy Easter from Mr. Hoppity.
Oh, right. I guess that does make sense. That's funny. He's got a bunny, so he's coming to see me for Easter. Can ya show up a little not so suddenly next time, please? He hands me a chocolate egg wrapped in plastic. Oh, thank you. Thanks. So does the bunny want another kiss?
What?
Well, last time he gave me a present, I had to kiss him, right? Or am I supposed to kiss you?
Mr. Hoppity thinks you're being very forward.
I'm only joking. We're friends, right?
He says we are.
Good. I know I'm not the sort of person you normally spend time with. I don't mean to make you uncomfortable. But if you do want that kiss, hey, I'm totally up for it.
I'm not.
Right.
What's that?
I didn't say anything. Oh, are you saying...
What's that?
Yeah, okay. So anyway, I didn't say anything.
Oh. Mr. Hoppity says I should stop distracting you, because you need to prepare for your final exam.
Right. Mm-hmm. Likely story. He's still a very weird guy. But he did bring me free chocolate. Hooray! Thank you, Big Steve. You helped so much with my stress. Oh dear. No kisses. That's a bit unfortunate. Good Friday. Ellen's staying in today because of the not exactly holiday. And Easter greetings. Big Steve brought me a chocolate egg for Easter. He's still so shy about talking to me. He blames everything on the bunny. Maybe for good reason. I'm very suspicious of that bunny. We find out what's going on with that before the end. Okay. Thanks to our chocolate egg, we have no stress. So let's study it up. Okay. As I'm walking across the grounds, I see a group of people up ahead near a makeshift sign. When I get closer, I can see that it reads Dance Lessons, $20. Hey, I've got extra money, I could do it. Dance lessons? Jacob suddenly steps out from the crowd and bows to me.
That's the name of the game. I promise to make you light on your feet so you can make a better showing at the May Day ball.
How exactly?
I'll dance with you. Give you a few pointers.
Isn't $20 a little bit high price for a single dance?
I'm worth every dime. Wink. No, really, it's a fundraiser. Every class is expected to contribute to the ball. And since this is the first formal dance some people will have been to, this will give them a chance to polish off those rough edges.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what you've got. I hand over my money.
Now, step up close and put your hand on my shoulder like so.
He's actually a pretty good dancer. Not only does he know the steps to lead, but he knows a lot of flourishes, usually performed by the following dancer. Well, enough to give instructions and demonstrate. After a few minutes, he can make me spin in and out of his embrace, and dip me backwards until I'm dizzy and giggling. We get a round of applause as we finish. I guess that wasn't a total waste. Look at them cute points. Gonna balance out our weird a little bit. Thank you, Jacob. I actually had the money to afford it this time, so that was good. But other than that, it seems like the week is just flying by again. Meals delivered. Let's go to the mall for the final time. I think the food court is safe. Let's go play pinball just for the heck of it. Play pinball. Make my way over there. Bouncing shiny things around the flashing lights is fun! Yay! Okay, diary. Taxi dance. Jacob was giving dance lessons as a freshman class fundraiser, so I danced with him. And he gave me some cute points. Hooray! Well, here's our last week! Ah! And then the game's over for good. This is it. The end of the school year. 2 more days of classes, then final exams, then the ball, and then we go home. Okay. Didn't quite get to 100, but we got pretty close. We did good. On Tuesday morning, someone knocks on our door.
Good morning! Here are your exam schedules for the day.
She hands us a piece of paper. Wait, there's a mistake. We're all scheduled for the same time. Didn't you know? The final's a group exam.
Does that mean if one of us fails, we all fail?
I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. That's exactly what it means, as we learned last time. Ellen did it to try to save us. That didn't work. After the class period, we arrive for our exam as instructed. All 3 of us.
Hello, my spirited fillies. Today's exam works a bit differently than usual. You're all going into the dungeon together. Your task is to find the crystal orb and use your energy to light it up before time runs out. It will not be easy to find, and you will face many dangers, so you need to work together to conquer this challenge. Good luck! She claps her hands and the world starts to spin.
For a moment after the teleport, I'm not sure what's happened. All around is complete blackness. Am I in a dungeon? Am I lost somewhere in a void? I'm standing on something, I think. Then Ellen casts a light spell and our surroundings become dimly visible. We are in a vast dark space, empty and silent, far from any wall or landmark.
Put that light out, it might attract monsters.
But we can't see.
If we all huddle around it, the light won't get far.
We crouch closer together. Okay, now what? We wait for a moment, but this time no booming voice speaks overhead. Apparently, Professor Potsdam's instructions are all that we get. The rest is up to us.
Before we get started, there's something I need to know.
Uh-oh. What?
Ellen, are you dating my brother? Whoa!
Really? Oh, well, this is juicy. Yes, do tell, Ellen.
What? Well, are you?
Sort of, yes.
Oh my, you're not even blushing. I expected a big blush from you, Ellen. Wait, I thought William said no.
Not William. Donald.
Oh!
Not much of a substitute.
Hey, clean your mouth out with soap, Virginia. That's not very nice. I personally like Donald a lot more than William.
He's not a substitute. We have a lot in common, that's all. We understand each other.
That's sweet, it is. I think you two are adorable.
It's weird.
How is it weird?
Because Ellen's nice and Donald's a complete dork.
Virginia!
What?
We need to focus, you two, as much as I'm enjoying this conversation.
Well, let's see which way we need to go.
She casts a spell and the air around us swirls faintly.
That's strange. That usually gives me a direction.
I guess we'll have to look the hard way. The crystal has to be out there somewhere.
This place is huge and we have a time limit. We need a plan.
I have an idea.
They both stop and look at each other.
We need to find the crystal. That's the goal. That's how we win.
We need to find the boss monster. There's bound to be one, and if we don't handle the main threat, it could sneak up on us.
I'm agreeing with Ellen just because Virginia's being a dork about her brother. Ellen's right. It's the crystal that matters. We could defeat dozens of monsters and still fail the exam if we don't reach the goal in time.
I don't know about dozens, but I'd like to try.
Some other time?
Sure, fine. So how do we do this?
We don't know how big this place is, but it's obviously pretty big. And there's a time limit. So I think the trick here is going to be figuring out how to search most efficiently. Do you guys know far speech?
No.
Me neither.
Oh. Well, I can probably keep a connection with both of you. I just haven't tried it before, but I'm sure it will be fine. What I'm going to do is touch your mind here while we're together. Then if we keep that contact going, we can split up and still find each other later.
Okay. I can feel Ellen's thoughts like a child tapping on my hand for attention. I relax and let her in.
How long will this last for?
I'm not sure, but if the connection drops, stop what you're doing and hold still. That way you'll still be in a known location and we can reestablish. Anyway, we should move out. There are probably traps, so don't run, and use detection spells if you have them. If you see anything, crystals, monsters, anything, stay still and think it.
Let's go.
We split up, moving through the darkness. There's an awful lot of darkness out there. If I do use any detection spells, I'll have to cast them many times over to do any good. Yeah, detect charm. Hunting for enchantments works surprisingly well. With this big open space, any spell would almost have to be on the floors, and knowing where to look makes it easier to catch a reaction that might otherwise be too far away. I spot several enchanted tiles and dodge around them with no problems. We each creep around, comparing notes on what we're seeing, and at long last we strike pay dirt. There's a strong magical signature in one direction which must be the crystal we're looking for. Unfortunately, there's also a group of monsters in the near vicinity. We can go around them, but if we get to the crystal, they'll probably notice us. Ellen insists that violence is not the best answer, but there are too many of them to teleport them away. Someone will have to act as a lure and get them to leave the crystal alone. And naturally, since I'm the best runner, the job of bait falls to me. My job is to find the monsters, get just close enough for them to notice me, then run like a rabbit. When I get far enough, Ellen will teleport me. Of course, that sounds a lot easier as a plan than when I've actually got shadows snapping at my heels. I'm pretty fast, but so are they, and I might need to slow down so the teleport can grab me safely. Ow. One of them manages to slash me with its claws. Hurry up, Ellen! Another blow. This isn't good! Everything goes dark. Oh no, I died! Ah! Oh no, I can't believe I died! Ah! That's never happened before. Is that because I was so weak? Darn. After the exam, Professor Possum takes some time to talk to each of us. I hope that you will learn from this experience, even if it wasn't a successful one this time. It's important to make friends you can rely on, and to know their strengths. It's also important to spend your resources wisely. Unfortunately, I do have to assign 10 demerits to you now. Yeah. She pats me on the shoulder. Now relax, the worst is over. You have the dance coming up to enjoy. I guess she's right. I don't have to worry anymore. I made it through the year. I think it's the first time in like 6 times of playing that I ended the year with negative merits. Sorry, I failed. I feel so bad. Oh well, 5 out of 6 is a pretty good success rate as far as merits are concerned. Well, there are no classes today or tomorrow. Everyone's relaxing, making plans for the dance, and getting their pictures taken for the yearbook. Funny, at my old school, picture day was near the beginning of the year, but here it's almost literally last minute. The whole thing has to be finished overnight. So are we gonna make plans with our boo at all? This is it, the last day. After the dance, my parents will come and take me home. I don't have a date for the dance, but that doesn't mean I can't go. I'll find some way to entertain myself. What? But why am I going then? What? I hope this fixes itself. Please. Because otherwise I'm gonna be extremely peeved. How come this far? How come it didn't go? I mean, I thought of him and everything, and he gave me a present, and no. I'm even gonna wear my green dress just because. Well. In the evening, I arrive at the freshly decorated gym in my finery alone. The ceiling shimmers with translucent rainbow spheres, like enormous soap bubbles that never burst. The walls are masked with climbing ivy, and the stage is surrounded with flowers. The girl standing on the stage, I believe that's Karina, a senior from Snake Hall, wears a long white dress and a wreath of flowers and silver stars. The dancing hasn't begun yet. First, every guest must process across the floor, alone or as couples, or sometimes in 3s and 4s, up to the stage and bow or curtsy before the Queen of the May, as she welcomes us to her court. Then we stand aside for the next entrance and watch in silence. I suppose it means everyone has a chance to be seen in their fancy clothes. The very last girl to walk up the aisle is a junior that I don't know, whose hair is both blonde and pink at the same time. Instead of curtsying before the stage, she walks up the stairs and kneels before Karina, who places the crown of flowers on her head. Everyone applauds, and then the music begins. The floor fills with romantic partners spinning this way and that. There's Minnie and Kyo. There's Ellen and Donald. It's a lovely dance. Everything is sparkling, even the refreshments. I only wish I had someone to share it with. Oh! Ah! Oh! Big Steve! Gave me a freaking heart attack. I'm like freaking out. I'm like, what? What did I do wrong? I did the notes. I did the thing. I haven't had this much anxiety since I played through Grabby's Fruit. Good grief. And then I spot someone I know. Someone else who has come to this dance alone. Wow. Nice outfit, man. How are you keeping the bunny up there? Whew. It's no surprise that Big Steve's choice of attire is a little eccentric. I like it, though. I walk over to get his attention. May I have this dance?
What do you think, Mr. Hoppity? Will you let her cut in?
Cut in? What? Oh, right. He's dancing with the bunny. Can I dance with both of you, maybe? I don't have to replace him. We could all three dance together.
There, you see, she's very thoughtful. But we already knew that. Let's dance.
I step in closer, expecting him to put a hand on my waist, but instead he grabs hold of both my hands and starts jumping up and down. Oh, what else do you expect from a toad? Once he's got me bouncing along with him, he lets go and starts doing something that looks a lot like running in place, while jerking his arms around and occasionally kicking and spinning. I really hope he's doing this while there's like a very slow waltz going on right now, like very slow waltz music. And it just does not go. It would probably look pretty cool if it were anywhere near in time to the music. Hey, it probably still looks cool. I danced with a guy once. It was supposed to be like a slow dance, but we ended up doing this really weird fast tango thing, and it was awesome, so... You know, don't judge Cutie. I'm sure it looks awesome. Well, so he doesn't fit in. So what? We're here to have a good time. So I let loose, jumping around and waving my arms and not worrying about how silly I look. Who cares? After a few minutes of that, we both have to escape to the refreshments table for a drink. That was fun.
Yeah, it's been... well... I guess I'll kind of miss you.
That's right, you're graduating. What will you do now? Oh, that's kind of sad.
Visit the Otherworld. Start training for real.
So I probably won't see you again.
Probably not.
Oh, this is so sad.
Hey.
Oh, he takes the bunny off his shoulder and holds it out to me.
Why don't you keep Mr. Hoppity? I think he might get lonely where I'm going.
I'm gonna save. Oh. Oh, this is so sad. There's no continuation with Big Steve after this. I'll take it first, but I'd rather he keep it and have it as a memento of our time together. Okay. Maybe he'll tell me secrets about the next few years' exams.
If he does, don't trust him. He's tricky.
I think I can handle it.
Yeah.
It's good to have friends. Oh. Oh! Look, I'm holding the bunny! So cute. Oh, you two were so cute together. Nice pants. Man, look at that. Look at those pants. And that bow tie. Oh. Well. So the school year came to an end. We were freshmen no longer. Over the summer, we would look back at our yearbooks and remember the friends we had made while thinking about the adventures still to come. There's a lot of magic out there waiting. So let's look at this first and then we'll reload. Future career forger. Voted most likely to be a closet furry. Sure. Okay. So there is no romance or whatever for Big Steve anyway.
Thanks for being a great roommate.
Ellen.
Horses forever.
Virginia, why did you sign this here and then sign way on the other side of the page your name?
I'll be thinking of you. Hugs and kisses. Mwah.
Pastel.
See you next year.
Minnie Cochran.
Good luck and don't forget the coffee.
Big Steve Kenyon. Aww. So cute. Anyway, let's reload and give Big Steve the bunny. You should keep it. Here. Keep it, man. But won't you get lonely without him? I pet the rabbit's ears and hand him back to Big Steve. Besides, you two look good together. Ready for more dancing?
Sure.
It's good to have friends. And now we have the alternate version where Mr. Hoppity is on Big Steve's shoulder. Cute. I think it's fitting that you guys keep that. And so now the school year and this game officially came to an end. So let's see if our yearbook changed at all. Nope, still a forger and a closet furry. Oh, there's a P.S. from Mr. Hoppity. P.S. You're pretty cute. Mr. Hoppity. Okay, that bunny's alive. He didn't write in my yearbook when I took him, but he did after. Well, that was really interesting. That was so good. Oh, so frustrated. I was so terrified at the end that I messed something up. Well, can you believe it, guys? We're actually at the end of this game. And you know, when it's all said and done, Grabby's still my favorite. I'm sorry to say, even though I loved all the storylines and they were all interesting, and I mean, Donald would be my second favorite, I guess, if I had to choose. Like a very close second to Grabby. But I feel bad because he and Ellen are very sweet together, and I feel bad that I kind of stole him away from her in a way. So I'm glad that they got together. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, you guys. I've had a blast playing this game. It's been a lot of fun. And I've got a couple games that I'm going to be playing next. I just need to do a few more experiments with them to make sure they're working okay. But if everything goes according to plan, perhaps I'll see you over there, if you're interested. So, until then, guys, I'll see you later.